So we'll start this morning with a hip opener, just lying down in Shavasana. This time you've got the option of varying it just by bringing your feet into prayer, and then just start to notice your breath. Keep your hands by your side, doesn't matter. And each time you inhale, just imagine the breath just moving down the spine, coming all the way to the tailbone. And as you exhale, just invite all the air to release out of the stomach. And notice if you feel a little more release, a little more opening coming through the hips. And you can always take your time here to just sort of play with sending the heels a little closer, bring them further away, whatever you want to do. Take a little time, take a little breath, set your intention for being present today. Whatever's brought you to the mat. Okay. Now as you exhale, just start to gently roll the tailbone towards the sky, and then start to roll it down towards the mat. We'll just do this a few times. Now each time you exhale and send the tailbone towards the sky, invite the knees to open a little bit more. And you might not get very far, you might not want to get very far. We're just slowly noticing the hips, especially the pelvic area. Just really start to open up as you do this. This a few more times, and then start to release the legs all the way out. Give yourself some time to settle, and then start to step your feet towards the mat. So we'll begin just by rocking the pelvis forward and back here once again, just massaging the pelvis. I personally like to go left to right, maybe circle the hips around one direction and then the other, and then send your hands towards the sky. Exhale, start to peel up one vertebra at a time. Inhale, pause at the top, starting to open up through both the hips and the upper back. As you exhale, start to peel down one vertebra at a time. You don't have to do it with the hands high, but I find that it releases a little more through my upper back and through my chest if my hands are towards the sky, whereas once they're down, I'm getting more into the hips. It's up to you. But it can be a really nice little release. So we'll just do two more of these. Just rolling up towards the sky. Inhale at the top and pause. Exhale, start to peel down. Just once again, just starting to open up through each vertebra. Send the left ankle over the right thigh. Catch the back of the right knee. If you can't do this, if you don't have enough range, you can always just use like a towel, a dressing gown, a strap, and just bring it around your thigh. Each time you inhale, draw the breath through your spine, and as you exhale, just let the air out of your stomach. One more breath. And then release your hands. Send your left foot down towards the right side of the mat. And we just want to think about dragging your left hip away. You're really starting to open up and get nice and juicy, especially around the glute med, a little bit into the hip flexor. Want to just relax through the shoulders as you exhale. Just imagine that left hip's moving away without the foot lifting. Inhale, come back to center. Swap the legs over. Take the right ankle over the left thigh. Exhale, start to draw the shin towards the chest. Inhale, breathe into your back. Exhale, let all the air out of your stomach. Two more breaths here. Send your wrists in line with your shoulders and step your right foot down towards the left side of the mat. Same thing again, you're just drawing the right hip away from your right foot. Got my sides there. Inhale, breathe through your back. Exhale, let all the air out of your stomach. Good, one more breath. Send yourself back to center. You're finding your way into your upright seated position. I prefer to roll like a ball, just rocking myself forward and back and eventually taking myself into my seated position. Just a little more opening through the lats, through the sides of the body. Taking the left hand down, inhale, reach up and over through the right side. Exhale to come down, inhale, reach up and over through the left side. When I think about drawing the sit bones down as you do this, and the whole aim of this is to start to open up through the QL and to start to release through the hips. If you want to get a little bit more, as long as the opposite hip stays down, you can come down onto the forearms, give yourself a little more release. But just make sure that that opposite hip's staying on the ground. The whole intention is just to release from the hips rather than just putting your forearm on the ground. Anyway, one more time. Good. Find your way back to center. Inhale. Send your chest forward. Sweep your wrist back. Exhale. Take a dive. So we're just working to open up through the upper back again. Just try and get a little more looser through the thoracic spine. We'll just take this just 2 more times. Send yourself back to center. Count your toes underneath you. Take yourself onto all fours. And we'll just start to warm up the wrists. You want to have a nice gap through the fingers. Press into both the thumbs and the fingertips and start to gently rock forwards and back. Maybe just circle around the wrist too. Starting to create some opening, circling in the other direction. Bring your tailbone towards the wall behind you. Exhale, start to curl through the spine. Inhale, draw the belly in towards the spine, up towards the lower ribs. Imagine you're opening up through the chest. You always want to be watching that lower back. There's such a strong temptation to dip into that lower back area. And if you're feeling bone on bone and a lot of discomfort, that's not where you want to be. You want to think about opening up through each and every vertebra of your body. You might even want to look left to right. Invite a little more release here. Curling the toes underneath the feet, lifting the hips. Begin to gently pedal out one heel at a time. 3 more times. Just working to get a little longer through the back of the body. Start to melt both heels down at the same time. As you inhale, invite the air to move through the back of your body, and as you exhale, just release all the air out of your stomach. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Soften the knees. Bring the big toes together and the knees out towards the side, and just take a wide leg child's pose here. Maybe even bringing your forehead towards the mat. Get your chest down. Doesn't matter. You're just looking at creating a little more release through the upper body. Now, you're rolling onto the hips. Just a really nice, gentle way of opening up through the hips a little bit more. This is to create these little love hearts with your hips. A little embarrassing to do in a class situation, but considering you're in your living room, probably a little less embarrassing. Sending yourself a little bit of self-love to your hip area. We're in the other direction now, just going 2 more times. Coming back down, just push into the forearms, begin to roll forward, and then release through your legs. Send the tailbone towards the heels, pick up that hand. You don't have to get very far, you're just starting to feel the lift through the spine. Take your hands down, lift the hips. Once again, just pedaling out the feet. Try to find that comfortable position in your downward dog. And kind of grounding through both the thumbs, the fingertips, the heel of the hand. Very tricky to do on grass. But if you're on normal floor, it's a lot better. Inhale, sweep the right leg towards the sky. Exhale, just tap the mat. 3 more times. Inhale, sweep that up. Exhale, send it down. Inhale, send the leg up. You're thinking about staying squared through the hips the whole time. Let your head hang, just let everything dangle. And you just want to open up through the left hamstring, the back of the thigh a little bit more. Sweep the right knee towards the right armpit, right foot on the outside of the right hand, and we're just rolling forward and back. So a few times here. And if you think of sending the heart forward, you get a little bit more release through the chest. Start to send your hands either side of your right leg, picking up your left leg. This can be very uncomfortable for some people to come into pyramid. So if you need to keep your knee bent, that's okay. Just rocking forward and back can be a nice little release for the nerves here. Bend the knees, start to come towards the center, and just let everything hang, just allowing everything to drip towards the mat. Pressing into the front of the feet. Sometimes it's nice to just catch your elbows and rock side to side here. Turning your hands towards the mat. Exhale, draw the heels towards each other. Inhale to lift the legs. 3 more times. Exhale, soften, inhale, lift. 2 more times. And 1 last time. Walking towards your left leg now. Slide your left leg back and pick it up. And we're just lifting and lowering 3 more times. Once again, working to ground through both the thumb, the fingertips, and the heel of the hand. Being very strong through the arms. 1 more time. Sweep the left foot towards the outside of the left hand. We're rolling forward and back for 4. 3. Once again, if you want, you can start to step the front forward. You always want to protect the lower back, just drawing the belly button in towards the spine, rolling the tailbone towards the hip. Send the left hand to the outside of the left foot. Quietly send right leg towards your left. And then you're rocking forward and back 2 more times here. Once again, if you need to, just soften the left knee, it's okay. Start to walk your hands towards the center again. Exhale, send the heels towards each other, soften the knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale and soften. Now, if you're feeling very comfortable, start to sweep the fingertips towards the sky. You'll notice my toes are still out towards the side. From here, exhale, just bend the knees, sending elbows towards the ribs. Inhale and reach. Each time you bend the knees, start to just take a note that you can see your big toes. Good, 2 more times. And that's just really going to help you with the alignment of the knee. 1 more time. Sending your hands towards your thighs. Exhale, release your right shoulder. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, release your left shoulder. Inhale, roll up. Now each time the shoulder comes down, just imagine you're pressing your hand against your thigh and just inviting your knees to open up a little bit more, and that's really going to work to open up the hips. We'll do this 1 more time each side. Just getting a little looser, a little more open. Doing great. Sweep the heels back, start to melt down. Press into the tops of the feet. Notice what's happening in the back of the legs. And if you'd like to come into the chest, you can send your hands behind your back and start to reach them forward. Each time you inhale, the more you press into your feet, the deeper the release. One more breath. Lovely. Now soften the knees. Begin to reach the hands forward. You're turning the heels towards each other. Doesn't have to be very much. And sending the knees back. So we're working to get a little more open through the hips. If you want to stay in your horse and goddess pose with your hands forward, that's fine. Sometimes it's nice to bring the hands to prayer and pray that this is over soon. It can be pretty intense on the hips. If you want, you can rock side to side, draw figure eights, whatever your hips are craving, whatever's really going to help to create some opening through that area. Inhale, start to come up. We'll turn towards the right leg now. Left leg slightly in, we're coming into warrior two. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale and straighten. You can just hold your normal warrior two. I like to do this mainly because you're not really used to a regular yoga practice. Just holding a warrior two and really feeling that strength can get a little intense. So this is a nice way to build into it. Also warms up the hips. Okay, the next time, turn the palm of the right hand towards the sky. Start to reach up and over. Left hand slightly finding your leg. As you inhale, invite the right side of the chest to lift. And as you exhale, melt down. Now a lot of work's coming through the abdominals here. You're really drawing the belly in, really trying to work through the bundas to hold you in place. On your next inhale, lift up through the right side of the ribs, lift your hand there. We're finding a triangle now. Your right hand finds your right shin, maybe your ankle, maybe the floor. Inhale, sweep your left arm towards the sky. If that's too much on your neck, you can look towards the mat. Sometimes it's nice to just massage the neck, just gently tilting side to side. Last one here. Bend your right knee. Begin to walk your hands back to center. Once again, coming to your straddle. Exhale to soften. Inhale and straighten. Now you can keep going with this, or just find your full straddle. Start to hold onto either your big toes or your ankle. Press into the tops of your feet. Inhale, get longer through the spine. Exhale, melt. One more breath. Bend the knees. Start to sweep your left toes towards the left side of the mat. Right toes are slightly turned in, and we find warrior two on the other side. The left knee, you want to just say hi to your big toe. The left knee slightly coming out a little bit, creating some more space, some more opening through the hips. Once again, if you'd rather bend and straighten rather than hold, that's fine. It's all good. Spin the palm of your left hand towards the sky. Inhale. Reach through the left side of the body. Just drawing the belly in and up. Just creating a little more space through the left side. Coming all the way from the hip, all the way up through the side. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, come back into your strap. This time you've got a few options. You can soften and lift. You can stay here and catch either the big toes or the ankles. Or take your chest expansion. Or try to catch your right ankle. Inhale, lengthen, press into the front of the feet. Lengthen through the back of the legs as you exhale. Invite your chest to come towards your thigh. Take one more breath. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, just releasing through the left side. Inhale, breathing through the back. Exhale, send the chest closer towards the thigh. Take one more breath. soften the knees. Return to warrior two on the other side. Right toes are turning. Extend the hands. Inhale, straightening and lifting. Exhale and soften. 3 more times. 2 more times. And last time. Good. Finding reverse warrior. Inhale and breathe. Just finding a little more space, a little more release. Inhale, come back to center. Right forearm finds right thigh. Send your left hand towards the right side of the mat. Inhale and breathe through the left side of the ribs. Exhale, let all the air out of your stomach. Now you can stay here. This is a beautiful release. Side angle is such a nice release for the side of the body. We'll take your left hand behind your back. Step your right hand in front of your right foot and slide your left leg in. Then you can play with just picking up your left leg. For some people who are very new to half moon balance, you might only want to play with just picking their foot up maybe an inch or two off the mat. Maybe you'd like to use a block to hold you up. Whatever you want to do is fine. You're extending the left hand towards the sky too if you're very comfortable. You still want to think about aligning your right knee with your right big toe. You're really getting a lot of activation coming through the inside of the right leg. Take 1 more breath. Soften your right knee. Step your left foot back down. Come back to center. And we'll start to fold through the hips. You're finding a nice flat back. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Coming all the way down. Press into the front of the feet and drop. You might even like to start walking your hands towards the wall behind you or the river. Inhale, press into your feet, into your hips. Exhale, coming just a little deeper. Start to release your hands and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Left toes turn towards the left side of the mat. Right toes are slightly in. We're finding that warrior two position. Once again, if you prefer to bend and straighten, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. Imagine you're drawing the heels towards each other if you are taking a static warrior. Spin the palm of the left hand towards the sky. Straighten the left leg. Inhale, breathe through the left side of the body. 1 more breath. Inhale, come back to center. Left forearm finds left thigh. Right hand, oh my, that breeze, is reaching towards the sky. Inhale, breathing through the right side of the ribs. 1 last breath. Send your left hand down. Right hand comes behind your back. And right toe slide slightly inwards. Beginning to gently lift and lower the right foot. Kicking the right foot towards the wall behind you. And lifting that right hand. Once again, just checking in on the alignment of the knee. Noticing the sensations coming through the hip and always drawing the belly in and up to start to work through the core. Soften the left knee. Send the right toes to meet the left. Bend the knees, start to extend the hands forward. Inhale, send the breath through the upper back. Exhale, let all the air out of the stomach. Good, take 2 more breaths. 1 last breath. Pick up the heels. Take a seat. Start to come back down onto the mat. You're bending the knees, sending the wrists in line with the shoulders. Inhale and pick up the left hip. We're coming into a spinal twist. It's a delicious release for the lower back. Exhale, squeeze the thighs together. Come back to center. Inhale and pick up the right hip. Exhale, squeeze the thighs together. And return to center. 3 more each side. allowing those shoulders to melt down. It is quite crisp this morning here, so my shoulders are just starting to hunch up, but you're really working to just melt them onto the mat as you relax in your warm environment. We'll do one more glute release, sending your feet towards the sky. Cross your legs and bend the knees. Catching your shins here. Inhale. Get long through the spine as you exhale. Let all the air out of your stomach and just start to draw the knees towards your chest. Send your legs towards the sky. Swap the legs over. Bend the knees. Catch your chin. Inhale, breathe through your back. Exhale, let all the air out of your stomach. Take one more breath. Lifting your legs back towards the sky. Just flex the feet. We're doing a happy baby. Some people like to catch their big toes. You're welcome to just catch the outside of the feet here. Inhale, breathe through the back. Exhale, let all the air out of your stomach. 2 more breaths. If you like, you can add a gentle little rock side to side. If that doesn't work for you, that's okay. We're coming into Shavasana now. Sending the feet nice and long. Or you can bring them back into prayer, whatever you prefer. You're just finding a few breaths here. Taking some time to quiet down the mind. With your eyes still closed, begin to take yourself over to the right side of the mat. Start to lift yourself into your upright seated position. Send your hands to prayer to heart center. Just bow your head forward, just sending a few loving and honoring thoughts to your incredible self. Thank you all for taking the time out to come and practice with me this morning. I hope you all feel like your hips are a little more open. Have a fantastic day. Namaste.